Welcome and hello everybody. How are we? Wow. What a couple of days we've had. So, welcome to my live. And tonight I want to talk a little bit about, do you want to get more out of your business? Like, what are you looking for? Is it let me see. Are we getting more out of your business? Like, what do you need to get more out of your business? And sorry, I was just checking my laptop. So, what are you looking for? What do you want to get more out of your business with? Like, what is it for you? So I'm going to turn this on. I'm just going to turn the sound off if I can here. Welcome everybody. Great. This is awesome. Beautiful. So hello Alibaba. Hello Mimi. Miss Amira. Welcome. Lily Pops Billy. Okay, Grace, Lockie, welcome. Guys, drop your location. Where are you tuning in from? Because I'd love to know. I'd love to know who I'm talking to. And I'm excited to share with you tonight. Like, how many of you in business, whether it's traditional or whether it's online, like drop a 1 in the comments if you're in business, because I'd like to share some strategies or answer some questions really for those who want to get more out of your business, right? What do you want? How do you want to achieve the next level in your business? It's been absolutely freezing here today. So how can I help you to go to the next level in your business? What do you need? Okay. And, as far as what strategies, what systems, what processes do you have in place? Welcome. Thank you very much for liking the live. Welcome, Doris. So when we're in business, there's, we have to really have everything set up. We have to have a good plan. It's important to have strategies. It's important to have systems and processes, right? So it's funny because today I've been experimenting with some other options that I haven't gone ahead and looked at previously. Welcome, Yasna, you're back. Welcome. So good to have you here. So what strategies, what systems do you have in place? Just comment, let me know what do you have, so that basically you don't need to think too hard about how things are going to operate, that it's just ready to go and you're ready to start things, you're ready to go to the next level. And it's also, I think, about being able to really manipulate your day so it works for you, right? So when you can do that, then you can really start to, dig deeper into, well, what's the next thing that you have to implement to create more in your business. We're talking about business, James. No, I don't think so. No. We're talking about business. We're talking about, how to get more out of your business. Are you in business, James, or not? Let me know in the comments. No, not in business. Well, you could be very easily with, without taking up too much of your time. Are you working in a 9 to 5? Are you not working? What do you do? Let me know. There's so many things and systems and processes that people are throwing out at you. And yesterday and today, I just decided that I wanted to really throw some stuff out there and just explore things a little bit more about business to see how they work. Because I'm all about, creating more. Bay Harbour Butcher case. Okay. Thank you very much, IDK. So, for me, I've got systems and processes in place. I've got automation in place. So, for me, I've got those things working for me. But I just wanted to push out some ideas to find out more and to have a look and see what's going to work and what's not. Because I'm all about creating more income, as simply as possible. And I've literally had loads of fun doing this because, it's just been super good for me to... let's go. It's been super great for me to really be able to so I think it's really important that we explore different avenues and open up different areas of our business in a way that we haven't perhaps thought of or looked at before, for whatever reason, because, we get busy, right? And, when we're in business, we do get busy. So I've just been looking at some different lead options, which has been pretty amazing for me to be able to do. And by doing that, I'm just like, how many times have you been talking to people and they talk about having fun in their business? And literally today I've just been click, 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 click all day just to see what happens. And you know what? There's been some extraordinary results come from that. And, there are things that I haven't really done much of in the past because I feel like all the other businesses that I worked in prior to my digital marketing that I started a year ago, I got stuck with working 10, 12, 15 hours a day just to try and convince people or talk to people or, doing all those other things that you do when you're trying to create or build a traditional business in a traditional way. And now I just literally do a couple of hours a day. I get everything done. And some days is like today, I just explore other avenues because I think that it's important that we know how other things work and whether it's an option for us. So I've literally clicked on these links. I've had a look. I've joined some and I'll go through them and I'll piece them piece by piece. So what do you do in your business when you're at the end and you want to go to the next level and you haven't, you don't know what to do next? Like, what is it for you? How do you create something new to take you to a different level and create more, increase your income, obviously, because that actually does so much more for your business. We don't have to be stuck or limited by the amount that you can earn in business, that's for sure. So what is it that you're looking for? What is it that you want to create? What is it that you want to do that's even a little bit more exciting for you in your business? What are you looking to achieve and how do you want to achieve it? So they're the things that I really want to, ask you about. But I'd really love some feedback on this because I think that it's super important for us to do that and share ideas and share what's happening in your business and, you know, whether I can offer you some form of initiative or some form of a strategy that perhaps you haven't thought about before, because I think that can make a huge difference. I think it can make a huge difference. So let me know. Let me know. No, I think my video is fine. We've probably got a few storms out and about at the moment. But that's okay. So talk to me. Let me know. What is it? What are you looking for in your business? Hi, Phoenix. Welcome. Hi, Joyce. Thank you for joining us. You know, what business are you in for a start? Let me know. What comment below. Hi, Susan. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Let me know if you're in business. Let me know what business you're in. What do you do? And, you know, are you looking for some new ways to think outside the box and start implementing? Thanks, Joyce. Appreciate you liking my live. So how do you get creative to build that business to another level? Do you have to do everything yourself? Do you have a team that you have to employ in which you just need a new job? What sort of job are you looking for? Oh, Susan, you were on last night, yes? No, Centrelink doesn't pay well. Look, there are a couple of things that I'm working really well on at the moment. So there's some things that are really good forms of income, and, you know, I'd love to talk to you more. So, Susan, you down at Umina? Is that where you, I think last night you said you were down at Umina? Is that you? No, that was Love and Light. I don't know. Just let me know anyway. So, there's a link, Susan, in my bio. If you would like to add your details there, when you get an email from me, just reply to that and let's set up a time to talk and explore that a bit more. So, yeah, we're not going to probably do that here. So yeah, if you'd like to find out more, if you'd like to have a look at that further, you know, I've got lots of things that are really affordable. I've got lots of things that, you know, are high ticket. So it just depends on where you're at and what you do. And being on Centrelink, I'm assuming it's not a high income. So that would be something that would be really helpful for you, for sure. So, and there's strategies that come with that, and there's full mentoring and support that you get with that. So you're not going to be on your own. And, you know, I can definitely help you with that. So I think there's, you know, I'm all about creating income streams where you don't have to do a lot of work, but you create the income. So with all of those strategies, systems, processes are all part of it, and full support and mentoring from both myself and leaders with whatever you choose to do. And they're all different depending on what you do choose to do. So I can definitely help you out with that, Susan, if that's something that you would like to know more about, for sure. So yes. Let's look at that further. So if you're still on, Susan, let me know, because, yeah, we can definitely talk. So that link in my bio, just click on my name at the top and there's a link, copy and paste that into the search engine, and that will bring up a page for you, and you can certainly look at that and do more with that. So that would be amazing. That would be incredible. So I'd like to help you, give you some options. It's up to you whether you want to choose them or not. I have no problem with that whatsoever. So yeah, I think Misty's gone as well, Susan. I think they're gone. I'm pretty sure they're gone. So welcome, user 8563. Welcome, Synonymous. Welcome, Ella. Thank you for joining us. Let's see where we go with everything and ask me some questions. Come on. How can I help you? How can I help you? How can I help you in business, in whatever? And let's see how we go. So, John Pork, you've been calling you. Okay. Don't think so, not me. So what do you, yeah, I don't think so. I don't know what's wrong with people that are so disrespectful when people are doing lives. It's really not necessary. So anyway, what is happening in your world of business? So just let me know. I'd really love to share some things with you if you would like to learn more about that. Otherwise, we can just talk about the weather, which is fine too, and talk about things that are happening around the globe. Obviously there's huge things going on at the moment around the globe with lots of economic changes, lots of global financial changes, which really do make a big difference to what was that? I didn't know you knew what TikTok is. I think you're a bit... Yeah, well, actually I'm not, because there's plenty of people on here that are way older than me that are on TikTok. So I don't think, if you don't want to be here, that's okay. I don't need you to be here. So you're gone. People just have to really be respectful and understand that if people are here, they're here because they choose to be here, not because they have to be here. And you don't have to stay, because I think, trolls are really bad and I have no time for them. They don't affect me personally. I just think that I don't have time for them. And I'm not interested in, that type of behaviour. Hi, Diva102. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I'd love to know. And hi, Maddie. Welcome. So what is the number one thing that you want to achieve in your business? Where do you want to be this time next year in your business or in your financial circumstance? Like, surely you don't want to be in the same place. You don't want to be stuck earning the same amount of money in a year's time. I'm pretty sure, I know I don't. I know I want to be leveling up every few months for sure. And I think it's super important that we look at how we can take advantage of that. And, what difference things can make just by having an open mind and looking at how things can change your world, basically. Because we, here in Australia, we really have to be able to support ourselves for over 20 years, definitely, between 20 and 30 years by the time they, retirement age has just gone up to 69 here. So I feel like for those that are thinking that they're reliant on a pension, they're just, maybe they'll never end up getting one. So, you know, what do you want to do to be able to survive? You don't want to just survive in when you leave the workforce. You want to create something really special to leave a legacy. Yeah, hi Shadi B, welcome. You don't really want to be living in a space where it's a struggle every day. You don't want to be living in, poverty. You don't want to be living in a space where you have to keep saying no to family and friends because you just can't afford it. So, Person Boots, welcome. So, it's just the way life is. We've got to find other ways. Got to find other ways to thrive in when we leave the workforce, because it's just not that nice to live in poverty. It was many years ago that hi Dion, welcome, that I went through domestic violence and I left with nothing more than literally the clothes I had on, and I think I had my wallet with me, which had $0 in it. So I know what it's like to live in that space. And it's not nice at all. And, I swore I would never be in that situation again when I left that marriage. So I really wanted to, I knew there was more. I knew there was more. And I knew that why can't you hear me? Can't you hear me, Noah? I don't know. My mic's on. So, we want to do everything we can to make sure that not only do we not live in that space of lack and scarcity, I don't want my family to ever feel that. And that's why I'm building my legacy, so that they never have to go through that. They never have to feel alone. They never have to, struggle to be able to afford something. And it's not just that. It's also, that must be your phone. It's not me. It must be you. And so, it was really important for me to learn how to build that legacy. And that's why I went on a mission. And it's not only through that. That's okay. It still should work, whether you're on a phone or an iPad. I went on a mission to discover different ways where I could build that legacy and learn to be able to give them a whole lot more. So thanks, Ranga. Welcome too as well. And, make life a lot easier for them. And that's what I do with my, I do coaching as well. So that's what I do for my clients as well. Never want them to live in lack or scarcity. And we find ways to... different ways to be able to give them a different perspective on how they see things. Thanks for the follow. Because sometimes we get so closed off, we're not open to look at different things and different opportunities. And so opening up our mind and seeing things from a different perspective can absolutely make a huge difference. No, it's not. It's actually up. My volume's up, so I don't know why it's not working. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, thanks, Rena. Sorry, my apologies. So I thought you were talking to me. So, yeah, absolutely. And it's working. Like, I've never had a problem with people not being able to hear me previously either. So, and I'm on the same device all the time. Thank you for liking my live too. I appreciate that. So, how can we create a legacy for you guys. How can you build that legacy and build a number of, like, multiple streams of income so that you don't ever have to live with second guessing whether or not you've got enough? Because checking the bank every time you go to the shops, calculating every purchase that you have to purchase when you go to the grocery store, it's not great. It's not great. So how do you want to live your life? Drop a comment. Let me know. Comment below. Let me know. How do you want to live your life? Do you want to thrive? Because 2025 is the year to absolutely do that. And, you know, I'm building on my income streams all the time. I think at the moment I've got like 7 or 8, and, you know, I'm continuing to build on those. And that's why I was experimenting today with clicking on links to have a look and see where I can go, because I don't want to take my time freedom away. I still want my time freedom, right? Hi, Zingerbox209, welcome. So I don't want to give up my time freedom. I want to keep that, and I want to be able to just continue to still spend a couple of hours doing my income producing activities, and then get to have fun and play around for the rest of the day. Because for me, that's really important. That's what keeps us sane. That's what gives us the freedom that we're looking for: time freedom, financial freedom, mental and emotional freedom. You know, it's massive. It makes a huge difference. So how are you going to incorporate that into your life and build a bigger legacy? I guess my question. And do you even know where to start? So, because what I normally do, oh, wow, really? Yeah, I've got a mic. It's working. Oh, God. So what I do is, like, I explore the avenues, I make sure they work, and then I teach those strategies to my community and to my clients. So, you know, we do that because I don't want them to go through and make the mistakes. It must be your device, it's not me. Make the mistakes that other people make and spend hours and hours trying to work it all out, so that they can just go straight in and start earning. And for me, that's the best way that I can help them. Tomorrow, we've got Anzac Day here tomorrow. Who's in Australia or New Zealand? Drop a 1 in. Drop a 1 in. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Lise. Hi. Hi, Lise. Thanks for the. I don't need to talk louder. It's working. Yeah, so we've got Anzac Day tomorrow. So, you know, we had Easter last weekend and Anzac Day tomorrow. So we've got another day where a lot of people won't be working. I still do my couple of hours. I'll get up super early for that. And then there's a service at 10 a.m. just up the road from us. We just walk up there. So we'll probably jump up and go there. And then, you know, that's what life's about. It's about being able to make those choices. And so I'm super excited to really be able to show gratitude, and to not just show gratitude, but to be grateful and to show that respect so that everybody knows. So, Deborah, where are you? Are you Australia? Drop a 1 if it's Australia. And I'd be interested to know where in Australia you are. Maybe she's left. Maybe she's left. Okay. Hi, Layla. Welcome. So I'm just wrapping this up now for tonight, and I do look forward to being back tomorrow night. So happy Anzac Day to all those in Australia and New Zealand. I hope you have a great day, and, you know, remembering why tomorrow is such an important day. And then, you know, I'll be back tomorrow night at the same time. So I look forward to seeing you all then. And have a fantastic rest of your day, night, wherever you are in the world. And drop by tomorrow. I look forward to having another